Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of the week so far, and welcome to this new video on Solana, which there's quite a lot to talk about. All right, because Solana right now, as you can see, has been incredibly bearish, and that has been the case across the markets. In general, Bitcoin has been relatively weak, and the Bitcoin dominance has actually recovered a bit. So that means that a lot of altcoins are not doing great. However, Solana specifically has seen a lot of bearish pressure, and that's also what you can see from Sol BTC. Sol BTC at this point of time, and this actually does matter a lot, is at the lowest levels it's seen since December 2023. Very long time ago, all right? And the market was very different back then, especially for Solana. So that matters. Now, we are nearing a major support level for Sol BTC. It's a pretty big level, but all right. And ultimately, the big question we have to ask ourselves for Solana is that, and we talked about this yesterday as well, the main support level for Solana, which you can also see on the weekly time frame here, is ultimately this level, right? And I'll extend it a little bit, but it's ultimately the level around 170. That's the level we need to hold. All right. So if we actually want to at least stay bullish to a certain extent, because if we fail to hold that level around 170 and 165, what happens then is that you just no longer can argue for a bullish structure, right? I mean, on the 3-day time frame, we have already lost the trend band on the 3-day time frame, right? That's high time frame stuff. And then what you could still argue is that Solana, for the majority of the time, consolidated here in this region, and that we are still holding on top of that region, so that we're consolidating in a higher region. That's a bullish structure, right? But if we drop down below 170 and 165, so if we close down below that level and we're unable to reclaim that, so it's not an unjust imbalance, what happens is that Solana falls down to this level right here at 130 and 120, and from there, sure, we can consolidate, but then the chart turns bearish. So it's absolutely crucial that Solana is going to be able to hold this level. The main thing that's going on right now is that there's just a lot of FUD around Solana, all right, with all the scam coins and all the rug pools being launched on there, and just in general a lot of value being extracted. There's a huge amount of scrutiny on Solana. So what that means is that there are opportunities, because the question is well, is this actually justified or not? Meaning the decline we see in usage for Solana and the negative sentiment, is that will that actually be that bearish for Solana that it's going to be a sustained bearish breakout here, or is this just wow, panic to push the price down? And we might actually push into like 150, something like that. But that from there we'll put in a reclaim, and that we can actually get some big mean reversion here, and that we're just going to stay in the same region. And honestly, given the nature of the situation for Solana right now, which is very sentimental, all right, there's just a lot of talks going on about Solana being done for and Ethereum being good again. I just think it's too much of a risky trade to take. I would argue that Solana still, for a lot of, and I've said this yesterday as well, like Solana, yes, sure, some very bad things happens on there, and with protocols on the network, but I still think that in terms of the statistics and the stats that the Solana network has, and the serious projects on there as well, because there are some very serious and good projects on there as well, I would still say that it is most likely that we will be able to ultimately hold that level at 165. So potentially, depending on the markets, that means we'll spike down first, reclaim, and then actually hold that level and consolidate where we have consolidated for the last weeks. Or that we just simply hold this level. But I do think we're going to hold that level. All right. For now, that's it. I will keep you updated on that. And if the situation changes more, like if Bitcoin turns bearish here, and is unable to hold the support level, like, yeah, then sure, it's possible that Solana drops down into 125, which is the next support level. But for now, I'd say this is stability, and holding support is still most likely. But those are my thoughts. That's all the thing you need to know. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.